Motherfucker. Hey guys, what the fuck's going on? This is Sergeant Shithead here, and welcome to episode 2 of Know Your Weapon. On today's episode, we're going to be covering the IR-1 Infantry rifle. Now this is a semi-automatic, magazine-fed rifle manufactured by the Nerf Armory concern. Now this is the first episode we're doing on something that is actually magazine fed. And so shortly after we're finished filming this video, we're going to film a supplement video covering these magazines and all their differences. But for right now, let me just say something really quick. These magazines, although they may not look too different, are actually pretty significantly different from, the other straight magazines. As you can see, they curve. And the reason for that is that these are actually chambered in a different caliber for these magazines. These magazines are chambered in 7.62 by 54R, which is a Russian design caliber from way long ago. Anyways, point is, this is chambered in 7.62 NATO, and these are two different calibers. So, as you can see, this chambers 7.62 NATO fine, however, it will not chamber 7.62 by 54. It won't chamber that good enough. As you can see, the IR-1 has an adjustable stock, which can be adjusted by using this flick lever here. It only has two positions, and you have to flick the lever back to lock it into position. But, the point is, it's good for both people with long arms and people with short arms. Anyways, speaking of this stock, you can store an extra mag in this stock. You can store an extra mag in this stock for ease of reloading. Now, before I forget, don't try and act like this is the mag well, okay? Because it isn't. This doesn't chamber to anywhere. It's just a hole. This is the actual mag well. You're retarded if you stick it in here. I forgot to mention earlier in the episode that my assistant from last time, Richard Scroat, is currently in a hospital dealing with his injuries after I shot him. That was pretty fucking fun, by the way. Anyways, in his place, we have a very special guest star to come on the show today. Please welcome the man, the myth, the legend, the Boss.
Yes,
No problem, sir. It's a really big fucking honor.
Of course.
Anyways, would you mind telling our audience a bit about the IR-1?
Of course. This rifle, I arm almost all of my goons with it because it's extremely cheap. It's a reliable weapon. I'm not quite sure why we have this actually collapsible where you can barely fit your hand into the stud where between the stock. But I arm almost all of my goons with it. Some of my officers with it. It's just an all-around good rifle. And Batista, I'm coming for you. Goons are coming. You better watch your back. Thanks for having me on the show.
No problem. See you later. You better fucking heed his warning, Batista. Anyways, now that he's off the set, I can mention a very rare variation of this rifle. It doesn't actually have a different designation because there was only about 300,000 of them made, but sometimes you'll find these and they won't be semi-auto. Instead, they'll be select fire, meaning that they can either be semi-auto or fully automatic. One of the most notable times I think I can remember seeing one of these is after Batista went through one of these bases. We were just kind of going over the place, and we were picking up, all the equipment that we could still use off of the dead guys so that we could recycle it and use it for some more guys. And I remember one of the goon sergeants, he was holding one of these in his arms, and his magazine was about 40 feet away, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. Anyways, I think that's about all we have to cover for this episode. Anyways, that's just about all the time we have for this episode. This has been Sergeant Shithead, and now, you know your weapon.